What's going on, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back. My name is Dude Meeps, and today we have some exciting news, updates, and other reveals that could be happening soon for Demon Slayer Pops, Boruto, Naruto, and more. So let's get into it.
This is going to be very entertaining.
Before we start today's video, I do want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Kraken's Collection. I'm telling you, this is my go-to place for the newest Funko Pop pre-orders, new pop exclusives, and they have some of the best deals around. They even offer worldwide shipping and a mint guarantee policy, so you're always getting your Funko Pop shipped safely. So if you want to check them out, the link is in the description, and you can even use my code DUDEMEEPS to get 10% off. One of the most anticipated Funko Pop lines for anime right now is Demon Slayer Pops, and people have been begging to hear any updates, something to give them some ease on when are we going to see these pops. Well, it's kind of been all over the place, but thankfully we have seen something that does hint to a good sign that we could see some of these soon, and this is thanks to Funko Fantasy on Instagram. I believe it's a Chinese retailer that does get in pops extremely early because they are based overseas, obviously, so they're normally going to get pops in before anyone does in the US. That's kind of how it works for any Funko Pops overseas. It's going to come to their country before it comes to ours most of the time. Anyways, they got a lot of close-up pictures of the new common Funko Pops, Demon Slayer Pops, and even some of the exclusives too. So we did get to see the Chalice Collectibles exclusive Inosuke, the Flocked Inosuke, and Flock Chase variant as well. This is one of the coolest ones, I think, out of the whole Demon Slayer line. I can't wait to get this one in person. And this is obviously the special edition version, but they do have out-of-box pictures. He looks insanely cool. I really love the detail on it. I've never had a Flock Chase or really Flock Pop in my life, so it's going to be cool. Let me know what you guys think of this. And a lot of people do prefer the actual common variant to the Chase just because of that boar head that he has on. And then we do have the Galactic Toys exclusive glow-in-the-dark Chase, Tanjiro, his Hinokami Kagura dance. That's a mouthful. But this one is extremely cool. I'm glad that we're doing more glow-in-the-dark chases, but I know people hate so many of them all at once, but some of these do definitely deserve a glow-in-the-dark chase or variant. And this chase does look really cool, and like I said, it's going to be Galactic Toys. They had a bunch of chase bundles up for pre-order, and I think they haven't even sold out yet. They just had a whole bunch of stock available, so if you still want to get it, it should be up if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked recently. But this is the special edition from Funko Fantasy, thanks to them on Instagram. And they're getting these in because, you know, they're going to be getting in a lot of these exclusives even for other anime pops or other pops in general. So we do get to see that kind of hint to say that we're going to be seeing these pretty soon. Moving on, we do see the Box Lunch exclusive Nezuko. This is Mini Nezuko in the box, and this is really cool. Or she's outside the box, but you guys kind of get what I mean. There's a box right there, and it is a pretty neat pop because it's a deluxe edition Funko Pop. We don't have a lot of those for the anime line, and I think they're starting to really spice it up a little bit because anything that's deluxe or anime moment, there's so much more detail, and a lot of people get more hype for it because so much more is going on, and it's just something that's more unique looking. However, it's actually pretty cool seeing just because I think it's the first time that someone noticed her coming out of the box. I could be mistaken, but it's just a funny scene that they put into Funko Pop form, and this will, like I said, be a Box Lunch exclusive that we have yet to see, even going for pre-order. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they're going to do a pre-sale. They're not going to put it up for pre-order. Once it drops online, it's in stock, and they're going to be ready to ship probably within, you know, that week for most retailers. And we've been hearing updates from Box Lunch themselves. They were updating saying it was going to drop in the summertime. Didn't happen. And then they're going to say, hey, it's going to drop in the fall. So now we're waiting on the fall. There's rumor that it could be coming out in October. Not a lot of weight there here, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just there's not a lot of, you know, strength behind that to say it's going to happen because delays can always occur. After that, we do have a really special one, which is the Hot Topic Tanjiro with his mask. This one is actually really cool. A lot of people are super excited for this one. It only went up for pre-order one time. I think it was during the summer when they did get revealed, and then they just said they're not going to restock it or have another pre-order, and it's just going to drop online sometime in the fall. Then again, it's kind of sitting around October too. They're planning on putting these out around that time, but we've been seeing a lot of delays and other issues causing for shipment delays, so I'll kind of explain that later on. But this one is extremely cool, and we do have a little bit of a better close-up too. I love the mask on this. I just think it's a unique looking pop compared to the rest of them. Just something that stands out a little bit more, and it's going to be a Hot Topic exclusive, so we're going to have plenty of them to go around. You don't have to worry, even if you didn't get the first pre-sale that happened, there's going to be plenty that are going to drop when it actually occurs sometime in the fall, and then there's going to be plenty of them to go around even if it sells out because Hot Topic will always restock. Then we do have another glow-in-the-dark variant Funko Pop for the Demon Slayer line of Tanjiro. He's got a good amount of exclusives in here that look insanely cool, and this is kind of his water-breathing dragon technique. I think it's really neat because this is something of a pop that we don't see a lot of, and now they're starting to put a little bit more detail into these new anime pops and other pops out there, and this is a glow-in-the-dark variant exclusive to Box Lunch. And like I said before, same thing with the Mini Nezuko Box Lunch exclusive. This is going to be sometime in the same release, probably around October. I can't confirm that. They're just saying fall time, and some people are saying it could be around October. So it's just something else to look forward to. A lot of people do love this design. It just has a really cool look to it with that dragon and the base beneath him. Really, it's all connected with that water look, and then of course the glow in the dark. It looks exceptionally done well, and I really hope this comes out, well when we get it in our hands. But then thanks to Funko Fantasy on Instagram for getting these nice close-up pics. And obviously we do have the common Funko Pops too that are going to be coming out. And what's really cool about this, I believe it's going to be on the common boxes. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be on the exclusives as well. But right here, they are adding a little Easter egg to the bottom flaps of these boxes. And you can see on the Zenitsu Funko Pop box, the bottom flap, it actually has him kind of snoring right there, or kind of, just getting extremely nervous. And I think that's really cool. I think they're adding nice little touches of stuff that none of us really asked for on these boxes, but it is cool, and a lot of people were really excited to see that apparently, and I think it's cool. I think it's funny. I think it's just nice that Funko's putting in some extra effort right here that we get to see. So for any of you people who hold on to the box, that's cool, but then again, you probably wouldn't know until you actually took it out of the box. But we do have an even minier version of Nezuko, and this is going to be the Pocket Pop keychain. It's actually going to be an exclusive to Box Lunch and Hot Topic. I don't know why they do that where they split it between the two, just because it's not like a very sought after piece. It's just a keychain, and I guess they'll just distribute it differently. Point of the matter is, we did see that thanks to Funko Fantasy again, so they are starting to see these pops. And the reason I want to talk about why we're seeing some early and what that means in terms of shipments. So I don't know if you guys have noticed from wherever you have pre-ordered, or big box stores, small stores, kind of medium-sized stores, they are having different types of shipment delays. Some stores are even showing as early as September, maybe around October as well. GameStop is showing for September, mid-September. That's pretty interesting, and that's mainly for the commons. And then there's other smaller stores that are showing as late as January 2022, maybe just towards the end of this year. Why is it happening? Well, apparently there's just been a lot of shipping delays due to the ports being heavily backed up, so a lot of these Funko shipments are not getting out to retailers as soon as they want to. It's especially impacting smaller stores because not only are they already at the bottom of the chain getting shipments before big box stores, now these shipment delays at the ports are causing an even bigger issue. However, we are starting to see some upturn with these shipments. Some other stores are getting other exclusive or other lines that are coming in that have been long awaited as well, and it seems like since Funko Fantasy based in China, they're starting to get theirs in. It's a good sign that we're going to start seeing them within the next couple months. Alright, and now for some updates for the Boruto Funko Pop line. If you guys remember that a few weeks ago, maybe several weeks ago, we did see kind of an early, semi-early, unofficial reveal from Funko themselves in the Fun Days event, where they did tease some of the common Funko Pops for that Boruto line, and now we have some updates of when they could actually come out. Actually, I mean when they're going to be revealed or put up for pre-order, and this is thanks to Mikey the Hidden Leaf for telling me this info, that we could be seeing these probably towards the end of September, maybe first week of October if we're lucky. And the reason I say that is because delays can always occur, so don't, you can take this with a grain of salt with if you want to, but here's the reason why this is such a big deal is because if you guys remember, I mentioned the Baryon Mode Funko Pop that they're going to be making of Naruto as a glow-in-the-dark exclusive. Now, I posted a leak about that not too long ago, and that was kind of projected to be in at least the next wave of Boruto, maybe into 2022, because we're still waiting on that episode. However, the anime is not too far from that episode of animating the Baryon Mode appearance of Naruto, and Funko is actually trying to plan and correlate the release of that Funko Pop a couple weeks after the release of that episode showing off Baryon Mode Naruto. That is such a big deal because what they're trying to do is just build off the hype of that episode, give 2 weeks after it's been out, and then they'll release or reveal the Boruto Funko Pop line, including Baryon Mode Naruto, which was a shock to me because I didn't think they were going to do this until later on. I thought they were going to introduce other characters before that point, but it looks like they could be introducing him early. Now, what does that mean for other characters that we haven't seen yet that probably should be revealed before Baryon Mode Naruto, because he's kind of a deep ways into this series already in terms of a form of this character being revealed. Aren't we going to see some other characters like Konohamaru and maybe some other older characters like, another Sasuke, another Sakura? There's plenty of other characters we haven't seen yet, and it's kind of weird that we're going to be getting a Baryon Mode Naruto before them, if this is a case with this reveal that could happen for the Boruto line. As I did mention, we were going to see some other Boruto Funko Pop characters as well, including Jigen and Boroshiki, and Jigen with his karma marks, and technically those can appear around the same time as Baryon Mode Naruto, maybe even before him, because that's kind of how they were revealed before Baryon Mode Naruto, in the anime at least, so I know it's kind of confusing, but what I'm trying to say is that they could actually reveal those characters as Pops in this newest Boruto line. Now, I'm not entirely sure sure about that point, but it seems like the Berry Mode Naruto will be with the newest line if things go according to plan. And like I said, it's probably going to correlate with the release of the episode 2 weeks after it airs, as long as Funko wants to keep planning it like that so they can at least release off the hype of that episode. And for anyone who does care, that's going to be around episode 216 to 217. That should be when Berry Mode Naruto's actual appearance occurs, and then after those 2 weeks, it should probably be revealed in the actual Boruto Funko Pop line that we're all awaiting. Now moving on, we do have some new Naruto Funko Pop leaks. What isn't a video without some new Naruto leaks? It's always exciting to hear this, and I get to share it with you guys. So thanks to Mikey of the Hidden Leaf on Instagram for telling me this info so I can share it for you guys. We could be seeing a whole set of Tailed Beast Funko Pops. But it looks like Funko's trying to get every Tailed Beast made into a Funko Pop, and that's exciting. People want to see the 2 tails. People want to see 8 tails. People want to have maybe another Kurama as well, and maybe it will change the design. I'm not entirely sure, and these should be, as far as I know, we could possibly just see them as a section. It wouldn't really make sense for them to go any larger since we already have the Kurama as a section to begin with. However, we really don't know the exact sizes, but that's just my guess on what it should be, because it wouldn't make that sense if we'd have a difference of it all. But we could be seeing all of them, including the actual 10 tails as well. So that's exciting that they're even investing in something that maybe not be as popular as, you know, a 2 tails or 8 tails or Kurama, but it is still cool that they're moving forward with this. Now keep in mind, this is an idea that's still in the process of being made. We're most likely not going to see this anytime until 2022. That's what's going to happen a lot for these Funko Pops, because they're in the process of being made, in the process of getting designs approved, so it's going to take a while. On top of that, though, we have some exciting news. Some people have been begging for this one for quite a while, and hopefully we can see some other things in addition to this character. Is a new Obito Funko Pop, but it's going to be technically the first Obito Funko Pop we're going to have, and this will be his 6-path Sage Mode. I'm so excited for this, and so many people have been wanting an Obito Funko Pop, and if you guys remember, a lot of people want the War Arc one of him with his mask on. That is such a high demand Funko Pop that we need to get made, so hopefully they'll kind of get in the process of making more of him. I'm sure if this does well in terms of sales, because they kind of say, hey, did this character sell well, then we'll make more of him. I'm sure he's going to be an instant sellout for most places, depending if he's a common or an exclusive, but as far as we know, we don't know if he will be one or the other in terms of a common or exclusive, but it's just something to look forward to. Most likely not probably until 2022. And I just want to say again, thank you Mikey of the Hidden Leaf for sharing this info. He's one of my best buddies out there, and he's always helping me out, bringing you guys some new Naruto and Boruto content out there so we can talk about it. But speaking of some other leaks that we could see as well, is a new Datara Funko Pop, and this one will actually be a pop ride. Now it's still kind of fuzzy on when we could see this, because there was updates by Hot Topic Nerdette talking about 5 new exclusives for Naruto Funko Pops coming out by the end of this year. Now what does that mean? Which ones are we going to see? Well, we do know about the new Asuna Funko Pop. Sorry, I was getting confused with Sword Art Online. The Asuma Funko Pop has already been revealed, at least through Hot Topic Nerdette, and it's going to be a Hot Topic exclusive. So we will be seeing that sometime this year when we do get to see it go up for pre-sale, or they won't have a pre-sale, I don't think. But we will be seeing that as a Hot Topic exclusive for the Naruto Shippuden line. In addition, we're going to be seeing 4 others. But for the leaks of the Jiraiya with Popsicles that we've been hearing for so long and waiting for some type of update, well, Hot Topic Nerdette did say it was going to be coming out this fall or sometime in the winter, I believe. And it's going to be involved, if I'm not mistaken, with the new Naruto Shippuden line that should be coming out as well. However, she could be getting a sample of him sometime this month in September coming up. So with that being said, we could see kind of an early reveal that she did with the Asuma Funko Pop, and we can finally see what it's going to look like and maybe get a better estimate of when it's going to release. But back to that Datara Funko Pop that I mentioned. Now, Hot Topic Nerdette did say that there's going to be a pop ride, and someone I think was asking, and she did say, well, it's not an animal, and then really didn't go any further on top of that. So what that kind of means to me is that since we are possibly going to see a Datara on top of something, probably one of his clay C4 birds, or maybe that dragon as well. I'm not entirely sure if they want to go that big with the whole design of it all, but it does make sense that they could be making that as a pop ride and make it through Hot Topic this year, because technically that bird, that clay-made bird, is, yes, it's an animal, but it's made out of clay, so technically it's not an animal. So maybe that's a way she was playing around with the wording and just saying it's not an animal, but it is. So hopefully maybe we could see Datara as a pop ride on one of his birds. That would be really cool. I know some people are just begging to see more Akatsuki members, some that we haven't seen yet, and Funko is definitely in the works of making so many other ones out there. So we do know there's going to be a pop ride that should be coming out by the end of the year through Hot Topic via Hot Topic Nerdette and what she was saying in her live stream. But we do know 5 exclusives that are going to be through Hot Topic by the end of the year. And of course we do know of the Asuma Funko Pop. We know about Jiraiya with Popsicles. Now there is a pop ride as well, and the only one that we can think of, being that there's info out on it, is about the Datara Pop, so that is a good chance it could happen. I'm not not saying that will be the Pop ride. They could surprise us with a whole nother character on top of something else. There's something else out there that I do kind of know of, but I can't talk about it right now, but we could be seeing something opposed to the Datara on top of his bird that we could be seeing, or whatever he could be on. And then she did also mention about a 6-inch Funko Pop, and for the 5th one of the Hot Topic exclusive for the Naruto Shippuden line could be a actual Susanoo that we've talked about a lot recently, and it could be Kakashi's. He's been in the process for quite a while, and then there's some overseas retailers showing listings for pre-order for him, so it is a good chance that we could see the Kakashi Susanoo. Probably 6-inch, there wasn't a whole lot of info on it. It kind of makes sense, but they could go larger with it, be a Hot Topic exclusive. So with that being said, with these new Naruto Shippuden Funko Pops, these ones for Hot Topic towards the end of the year could get revealed in the newest wave, or they could kind of be their own individual exclusives where they're kind of just revealed on their own, just later on throughout the year. And last couple updates, the Sasuke with Rinnegan Glow-in-the-Dark Chase, a AAA anime exclusive. Well, AAA anime themselves said they're going to start shipping these out really soon, up probably close to Labor Day is when they're going to start shipping out most of them. Some stores already do have them. I know Chalice Collectibles just had a restock as well, so if you want to catch one of those, they're a little bit pricier, and I think Arconia had, Arconia.us had a restock too, and they actually have some in stock, so they're going to be sending out their pre-orders, so a lot of stores are starting to get theirs in now, so let me know if you guys are excited to see that. And One Piece information for One Piece fans, we do have a little update, and not a great update, unfortunately, for the Zoro Funko Pop. It's the common, and it's part of the newest wave that pretty much got delayed. Some people said it got canceled. Well, we did see an update on Icon Collectibles, and they are showing a ship date of August 31st of 2022. For some reason, there was a licensing issue that got put on hold for this Funko Pop. It seems like they're working it out. They may have had a contract issue with One Piece's, distributor. I'm not entirely sure of how deep that goes, but they did have a licensing issue that really delayed this badly. But that is all for the Funko news today. Let me know, out of all these new leaks, what you're most excited to see and what pops you want to get made instead of what we've been kind of seeing so far, and what new pop lines are you excited to have in your hands soon. So if you were able to stay awake in the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and that notification bell so you're always getting reminded when I'm dropping new videos, because sometimes I can maybe drop them randomly, who knows. But if you want to as well, follow me on Instagram at JudeMeeps, because that's where I drop a lot of new leaks and other cool stuff too, so go ahead and check it out. And enjoy what you collect and let other people enjoy what they collect, and remember, my dudes and dudettes, always have fun with it. See ya!